It's music to my ears. Prime time grilling season. It's about to begin. Are you looking for a new grill, or are you on the fence about replacing your old one? Well, we've got the answers for you. And joining us with more about grills is Consumer Reports editor Celia Kuperszmid Lehrman. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, my question is, a lot of people, they've had grills for years. How do you know whether it's time to haul it out to the dumpster or buy a new grill?
Well, you want to actually, there are a few things you can check on the grill itself. The first thing you want to check is the actual firebox. If it's heavily rusted or it's got a lot of cracks, then the grill's a goner. So you should just haul it out to the curb, go find yourself a new grill. But if the firebox is in good shape, the next thing you want to do is just check all the hoses. Use some soapy water, the spray bottle, turn the gas on, and look for bubbles. If anything is bubbling, then you're going to need to replace the hoses or tighten the connections. And that's pretty inexpensive, not a big deal. Go get new hoses and your grill is possibly good to go. Once you've done that, you also want to look at, turn on the grill, the burners. Are the flames blue? Are they even? If they are, again, good to go. If not, if they're yellow, if they're uneven, you might want to try cleaning them out first with a toothpick to see if that will get you back to that blue flame. If it doesn't, or if you see lots of rust or corrosion, you might need to replace the burners. And that's where it gets a little iffy, because burners can be inexpensive or very expensive depending on the grill, but they also might still be under warranty. So you want to check your warranty and then check the price of the burners to see whether or not you need to replace them.
Great tip. So let's say we've run through all of these ideas and we're thinking, you know, this is the year I'm going to get that new grill. I've seen grills that are $50. I've seen grills that are $1,500. How do you know which one best fits your needs?
Well, you also want to start with the size, right? So you don't want to get too much grill or too little grill. So think about how much food you generally put on the grill and sort of envision it on the top. And then you've got a size to go with. But no matter what size you want, there's some features you really want to look for. You want to look for an electronic igniter. Much more reliable, much easier than those push buttons. Another thing you want to look for are the actual grates themselves. You want the grates to be either stainless steel or coated cast iron. Those are really good for maintaining even temperatures, and they also get nice and hot so you can sear food. And you want to look at the burner warranty, because as we talked about, that can be an expensive part to replace. So you want to look for a longer warranty on the burner. And you might also want to look for prep space. A lot of grills have fold-up shelves. Some of them even have fold-up prep tables, so that way you don't have to keep dragging in and out of the kitchen.
So with all these tips and all these opinions, what are you thinking? What are recommendations that you folks at Consumer Reports have for us?
Well, we're looking at a grill that's sort of a good medium-sized grill, the CHAR-BROIL Red 463-250-511. It did a really good job at maintaining even temperatures across the grill, whether it was low heat or high heat, and it was really good for indirect cooking, and it also warmed up pretty quickly, so all good things. If you're looking for a large grill, because you generally cook for a crowd, you might want to try the KENMORE 16156. It has 5 burners, a lot of that same great performance, and it also had a side searing burner. If you have a smaller space or smaller needs, you might want to go for something as simple as the BROILMATE 165154. It was only $200. But it also had some of those premium features we talked about, like the electronic igniter and the coated cast iron grates. So it's a nice choice, and it also performed really well. And finally, if you're somebody who likes to take your grill with you when you go tailgating or camping or to the beach, you might want to consider the Weber Q portable grill. It was $250.
Celia, great tips. I'm now in the mood for steak, so I think I'm going to go head out and make myself some lunch. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And if you want to see all of these tips again, just go to our website, mymassappeal.com, a little bit later today.